Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to the first video of this channel. I started this channel to document my journey getting better at something that I really enjoy doing while learning some video editing skills. This is only my second ever race in GT Sport Online. Welcome to Group 3 at Fuji, doing 12 laps, and we'll need to keep fuel and tires both in mind. As we are getting ready for the race to start, all I'm really thinking about is two things. Let's get a clean start, and let's not crash into anyone at turn 1. And we are racing in Fuji. Alright, on a long straight down to turn 1. Again, all I'm trying to make sure is that I don't crash into somebody, get right into that slipstream, pull everybody down. Alright, I'm going to start braking nice and early, again because I don't want to slam into anybody, and as you can see, several people are ghosted out. Fortunately, in the lower ranked lobbies, there's a lot of ghosting that happens, so that it's not too bad at crashes. Got a quick replay cam here for you guys just to see that start again. Alrighty then, so we made it through turn 1. So now let's see if we can survive the rest of the lap. Going down to the second corner, and then down into this kind of long corner where you just have to focus on your throttle control so you don't go out wide. Alright, making it through there okay so far. We've got just a little bit of separation between us and the guy in 9th. Through the next corner. Now it's onto this first straight section down into the hairpin. Just going to make sure that we get our braking right before the hairpin so we don't slam into anybody. Keeping an eye behind. Alright, make it through the hairpin alright. Now we're going to head into this kind of tight technical section of corners, which is very difficult to actually get right. And the guy in 9th is up pretty close behind us. Right, making it through there okay so far. Alrighty, next is the last corner. Coming up here before the long straight. Alrighty, so just want to make sure we get a nice exit out of here, nice and smooth. Doing alright. Might move up into 7th. We move up to 7th. The guy behind us gives a gentle nudge. Oh, and we're off. And we're into the wall. Alright, so now it's important to not give up. And obviously it's difficult to determine when to rejoin. Got a replay cam for you. Again, just gentle nudge, put one wheel off, and we're into the wall. Alright, unfortunately that means that we are down in 16th place. It's important here though, I think, to not give up. We still have 11 laps to go. It's a long time left in this race to try and make up as many positions as we can. Just making our way down this long straight. We can see we're in 16th and there's still a guy behind us. So we're just going to try and maintain that position down into turn 1. Make sure we nail our braking point here. There's also a guy right in front of us, so we might make a position kind of right away. We'll get up pretty close behind him. The guy in front is just going to go off track and he's going to come back on. Leaves me nowhere to go, and another incident. Okay. We're going to see a replay here, just from my perspective. Alright, going down into turn 1. You're going to see the guy in front. He's just going to go off and decide to rejoin the track right here. Comes across and I have nowhere to go. Alright, so nothing I could have done here. And Gran Turismo decides to give me a 2-second penalty for my trouble. Alright, again, let's refocus here and not give up. Alright, this actually kind of presents us with a unique opportunity because we're kind of going to be by ourselves. So you'll see in a second, people are going to quit. So we're going to be right at the back, and we can just kind of focus in on trying to nail some really good laps. You know, I'm human though, and as you'll see in this next corner, I missed my braking point, go a little deep and slide. You know, I think this is kind of where I told myself, nope, let's focus. Let's just put in some really good laps here and see what we can do. Alright, coming down to the hairpin. Thinking about serving that penalty. You know, it's unfortunately up here in Fuji, it costs you a lot of time, and we're already behind, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking let's just do these next couple of laps really well. Alrighty, coming up to last corner here before the long straight. And as you can see just a few seconds ago there, I'm not that far behind. I can see everybody getting started, you know, 12th place getting started on this long straight. Alrighty, and we're just going to serve our penalty here and then continue on our way. Because we're kind of by ourselves here, just going to focus on putting in a couple of good laps. We're going to skip ahead to lap 4. And you're going to hear some screeching tire noises out in front of me here in just a second. A few more people have quit, and the guy who's in 13th is going to go off and we're going to get past him. So we are not last anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We are not last. Alright, it's kind of spurred me on a little bit, you know. Made me just keep focusing on putting in some good laps. And as you can see, the lap is much better. I'm going to skip ahead to the 6th lap here, just because again I'm just by myself trying to put in some good solid lap times, and I can see the guy in 12th. I'm starting to catch him, you know, that's kind of spurring me on too, so just trying to do the best that I can. Oh, and he's gone off too, so there we go, we're up into 12th. So again, you know, this is just kind of not giving up and trying to learn from everything, and here we go, a couple of positions gained already. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit here to the end of lap 6 when we come to the pits. Definitely could have gained a little bit of time with a little bit of a faster pit entry. We're swapping out our hard tires here for some mediums, so hopefully we should be able to go a little bit quicker and maybe catch some more people. Alright, as we come out of the pits here, you can see the guy in 13th is going to pass us, so now we have some racing. Let's get stuck in and let's catch this guy. Alright, we're chasing him down here into the turn right before that slow right-hander. Okay, it seems like we're gaining on this guy a little bit slowly here. Coming to the left-hander here after this long right-hander. And you just saw he got a little bit loose there, which allows us to catch him. And I'm going to go for a move here on the inside because he's going deep, giving each other plenty of space, and we're through. We're through. Alright, so now let's focus and head down, keep going forward, let's keep putting in some good laps. Now we're on the medium tires, we should be able to go a little bit more quickly. Now that we are through, same focus as the first half of the race. You never know what can happen in racing. You know, obviously my pace is several seconds off the top split guys, but I think as long as I'm doing my best, staying smooth, nailing my braking points, hopefully I can get there someday. Alright, this last corner is really tricky to get a good exit, and I think at this point I'm still staying kind of tight to that corner, so I'm not able to maximize my speed on the straight. All the way down the straight. If you look on the mini-map, you can see that the guys that are ahead of me are not that far in the distance. So with me being on the mediums, hopefully they're on a different strategy, and that allows me to catch up to them a little bit. Alright, make it through turn 1. And we continue on with the lap. Around this corner, you know, just short braking, staying third, tight on the apex and around, and then this long, slow right-hander. Just kind of throttle control all the way around, making sure that you start accelerating as you hit that concrete patch. Alrighty, and then we start the first kind of full speed straight section again, down towards the hairpin, and you can see that they just the Brazilian ahead of me just entered that, or just finished with the hairpin, so I am definitely gaining. And you can definitely tell, you know, as my sector times have been popping up, they've been successfully faster than any of my previous laps, so that's good. That means we're taking advantage of the medium tires. Alright, through this last corner and onto the long straight. And if you look very carefully over there, you can see the guy ahead of me just came into the pits. So this gives us a chance to maybe make up another spot, going all the way down the straight, see if he comes out ahead of us or not. And he goes onto the hard tires, so that means we'll be faster, and he's behind us, so we have made up another position. We are now in 10th, we are in the top 10, and he goes wide, so that's good for us as well, because hopefully that allows us to start off this position with a little bit of a gap. As we go into 100R here, this long right-hander, into what I have found to be quite a difficult corner to get right. You go wide, slow down, apex, and then try not to go too wide on the exit, but also nail down on the power to maximize your speed during this full speed section here, approaching the hairpin. Alright, now this hairpin here. I've noticed that I tend to take a more narrow line for some reason, and I feel that I can do this pretty quickly, but you know, we'll see a lot of people going from kind of the more classic approach of wide to apex to the corner. Alright, up into this tricky section. The second last corner I think is pretty difficult as well. You're going to have to go wide before coming back in and apexing. Kind of pick up speed up to that white line over there before braking, slowing down to come around, maximize your exit speed, which I didn't really do there. I think I'm still too narrow. But you'll see my last two lap times, so with this lap included, significantly more quick than the first half of the race. You know, just kind of showing that the medium tires are helping me to go a little bit more quickly. Also, you know, put some free air, some free space out in front of the Brazilian that we just passed in the last lap. You know, the goal here is still to just keep on chugging away, doing the best laps that we can. You know, basically just use this as practice, and you can see there it's pretty close to my fastest time so far. So I'm trying to stay on it. And I don't know if you've noticed over the last two laps or so, but you know, I've definitely been catching the guys ahead. So going through this tricky corner here again before this long straight section, and they are now in eyesight. So that's, you know, that always spurs you on, kind of chase people down. It's a huge part of racing and something that I love doing too. So now that I can see them, just pedal to the metal. Alright, through this tricky section you can see the guy ahead went off, so we have actually gained position. So we are now definitely inside the top 10. We are 9th. We are 9th. So if we can keep pushing for the next two laps, you know, who knows what could happen. Maybe we gain another position or two, get us further up into the top 10. And you know, who would have thought that this would be the case after that disastrous first 1.5 laps that we had? It put us all the way at the back of the pack. Just goes to show, you know, just stick with it, persevere, keep on going, and you never know what can happen in a race. Alright, going down this long straight again. Rounded that corner right ahead of us, so that's excellent. Still have our sights on a target. Let's keep pushing and see if we can catch him. Still 2 laps left in this race. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, through this quick corner, just flick to the left before 100R. We can see him there going into the next turn, and it kind of seems like we're catching him. He seems closer than he did on that straight, for sure. So into this high-speed straight section, down before the headpin, and we can actually see the guy in 7th as well. Right, around the hairpin, and we are right on him, and he has gone off. He got very loose there. Oh, no, a bit of a lag spike. So we are chasing this guy down, we're putting pressure on him, and it's showing, you know, he's definitely starting to cave under the pressure. So just got to keep on doing what we're doing, and he goes wide there too. Definitely way loose, and we are right on him, leading into this last corner. We're gonna go for a move on the inside. Do we do it? And we do it. We do it. So now, see if we can pull it off all the way down on the straight. See if we can keep it. So far we're ahead, but he's got the slipstream, and he's actually, we're side by side down the straight. So it's going to be whoever breaks the latest down to this corner. We are literally side by side. Fortunately, he doesn't really have much of a slipstream ahead, so we're about the same pace. And it looks like I'm just able to outbrake him. Go for the move around the inside, and I think we've got it now. So let's see on this last lap if we can chase down the guy in 7th. See what we can do through this fast left flick, going to 100R. Man, this has been a far more exciting end to this race than, you know, that whole middle portion. The guy in 7th is just ahead of us. We are definitely in this. You know, maybe if some of those things hadn't happened, we might have walked away with a better result. But that's racing. Sometimes you're involved in incidents, and you just gotta overcome that. All right, down into the hairpin. We saw him, the guy ahead of us, into the hairpin just before us. Ooh, man, this is coming down to the wire. Let's see through this tricky section if we can make up any more time. Penultimate corner. Ooh, we are right on him. Last corner, ladies and gents. Let's see what we can do. Alright, try and maximize this exit speed. Oh, I don't think, nope, we are not going to be able to do it. Maybe if we had another lap or two. Man, that is close, and that is far better than I thought that we would be able to do, you know. Thank you so much to everyone who tunes in and watches this. I'm having a ton of fun learning GT Sport, and I'm excited for anyone who I can share this experience with. Stay tuned for more content soon. Cheers everyone. Just leave you with some incident cam. Cheers.